pump.
It'll be Pradesh who will start the bowling for Nepal. Made 13 T20s in the past. On a decent strike rate. And it's Wood to take strike. There's the first ball. For a second, you have to run. Single to start off proceedings.
What you can expect from Nepal is some very good fielding. They were outstanding in the field yesterday, and they put everything into what they do in the field. Some good catches are required if they're going to defend this total.
All right. The good length area, and that's just a single. This is a quiet start, Hoggy. Singles, no boundaries, no sixes yet.
It's only 2 balls, but it's a nervous start for Australia. One thing Nepal and India do is play a lot of hard tennis ball cricket, which would be very similar to sixes in some regions.
Oh, it's up in the air. Is it a fielder? Yes. Gets the fielder, and that's Heaslett. That's a wicket in the very first over. It sets Australia back.
And that hardball tennis would help with their fielding, and also changes in the way that they bowl with the deliveries that they are going to challenge Australia with. And Patish, again, just sensational lengths, getting the ball to move away slightly. And Heaslett just trying to overhit it. It's a brilliant catch on the in the deep. Easy as they come. Australia lose their first, 2 for 1. In a bit of trouble.
जिद्दी टाइटंस ने जीती बुल्स से सांसों की पहली जंग। अगली सदर्न डर्बी कौन जीतेगा? रिकॉर्ड ब्रेकर प्रदीप या हाई फ्लायर पवन? वॉच प्रो कबड्डी लीग राइवलरी वीक बेंगलुरु बुल्स वर्सेस तेलुगु टाइटंस टुडे at 9 p.m.
The big man, the captain, is at the crease. That goes to the fielder once again. Wealth of experience for Dan Christian. He's already got a 50. But take a look at what they have to chase. They've already lost a wicket. There's a huge responsibility on the man.
Mate, this is a massive wicket. Heaslett was so good yesterday. High ball, didn't get it anywhere near the middle of the bat. And that is a big wicket for Nepal.
Brilliant over until now. That's going to be another single. And 4 on the board for Australia. And take a look at that experience that we were talking about, Dan Christian. He's won 9 domestic T20 titles. He's played for pretty much all the teams there, hasn't he? Brisbane, Melbourne.
Played for everyone, old Dan Christian.
And that goes out of the park. The first 6. And it's Dan Christian easing the pressure of Australia. It's 10 for 1 at the end of the first over. Narayan Joshi with the second over. 2 back-to-back sixes for the Aussies. 16 for 1, and we go to the dugout where Nashi's got a very special guest alongside her.
Oh yeah, I have a very special guest here, Suren. I've got Indian player Kedar Jadhav here with me today for a quick chat. Now, Kedar, how are you feeling about being part of the Hong Kong Sixers?
Very excited. Growing up, in back in the time where we were young, we always used to, watch these games on television, and we always wanted to be part of such a tournament where it's entertaining. It is like it's short. The location is awesome. The host of the nation is also like they're very caring, encouraging, and that is what you want as a cricketer.
And how's your Hong Kong experience been so far? Are you enjoying the city?
I am definitely enjoying like never before, and I'm grateful to the God and to the opportunity I have. I think this is a wonderful place where we come, we play a short game which is hour. Just it takes hour to finish one game, and after that we have a day to chill, to go out, and we have many of our colleagues we have played in a few years back, and then now again we are playing together, especially wearing India jersey. That too in Hong Kong, it's a special feeling. It's like it's a dream come true, especially if you are a big fan where you want to get entertained and you want to entertain as well by your cricket.
All right, well, thank you so much for chatting with me. All the best today for facing UAE.
Thank you so much.
Thank you, Nashi, and thank you to Kedar Jadhav. India will be in action up against UAE at Australia. The second over has gone to plan. That's the third six of the over from Jack Wood.
Jack Wood on fire here. He's absolutely taken care of this over so far. 3 sixes and a 4 to date. He batted so well yesterday, and he's a big, tall lad. Bowls some left arm leggies, Hoggy, but he can hit the ball out of the park.
I was just amazed how well he actually hits the ball. It was dynamite against England yesterday, and he's just showing his true worth right now against Nepal. This is what you need, quality all-rounders in your team in this competition.
24.
That's fantastic bowling, bit of variety, going for the Yorker, again, executing it well, not giving Ross any room. That's under the nose. That's how you bowl the Yorker. Brilliant bowling by Pritish. Alex Ross out, Australia 76 for 3.
Right, 36 required of 12 deliveries. And Fawwad's at the crease. Hakeri joins him. There's a man sitting in that dugout, itching to get back into the middle.
Yeah, they're going to have some spin here from Nepal. Knock your stumps over, Australia. Bring the retired batter. We saw it yesterday in Hong Kong. The 3 blokes ran themselves out. The Aussies, you just need one. Get your man back.
How good was that ball from Pratish? That is high up in the air. And it's got the distance. That's 6.
Well, I don't think we need Wood. There's a bit of forward motion going on here.
A little optimistic. Well, that 6 takes Australia to 83. 29 required from 11. Fasten your seat belts. That hasn't got the distance. All short of that fielder at long off.
The brotherhood, your spin bowling brotherhood, you just want to keep batting. Get out there, Hoggy, and tell him, get off the ground, mate.
Oh, it's been a very good over. Ryan Campbell is absolutely distraught right now what he's watching. Jack Wood still in the dugout. Sixes are hard to come by, even Piketty has got a little smile on his face. Nothing there. That's the boundary. The equation is down to 24 of 8. No long off. And another fielder goes to long on. Hoggy, what's happening?
This is why the batters used to throw to the fielders in those tough circumstances when bowlers needed to have the bat in hand. The batters were always helping out the bowlers in Australia, and this is where we're going to see the best of Feketi and Farwood Ahmed with the bat today.
And that was a wide. Oh, that is another great ball. They managed to sneak in a bye there.
Smart by the keeper, not running the batter out.
Someone tell these blokes what's going. Read the script, lads.
Don't think the Nepalese boys want a wicket. They're pretty happy keeping Fawad and Feketi at the crease. Don't want Jack Wood to come and hit those mighty sixes. Well, they do get a wicket. And Lokesh picks up Fawad. And that means Australia are 90 for 4. One more over to go.
Farwood Ahmed out for 8. Australia 90 for 4.
राइवलरी वीक में सबकी सांसें थमेगी जब सबसे बड़े राइवल्स के बीच घमासान टक्कर होगी। Pro Kabaddi League Rivalry Week, 2nd to 7th November on the Star Sports Network and Disney Plus Hotstar.
At the crease, but these are the non-strikers and 22 required of the last over.
Foz Nepal here. I'd be bringing the fielders in, not letting Feketi get off strike. If he gets the 4, that's fine. But if he can get a couple of dots on him and he gets a couple of boundaries, you'll win this game. Bring the field in. Don't let Wood get on strike if you can avoid it.
Ryan Campbell is at the edge of his seat. Here comes the first ball from Bibek.
Well, now your retired batsman finally gets on strike. He's got 5 balls to score 21 runs. What a waste of the last over. These blokes. Ego got in the way. I want to bat. Oggy, tell them, get out of there.
You just want bowlers come over, get punished, and not be able to have the excitement of trying to find a boundary themselves.
Exactly.
Selfish mindset from batters. Selfish mindset.
It's a cracker for sure. And that's a dot delivery. Is that out? Oh, it's not out. 5 of 21 is now 4 of 21 is what Jack Wood needs to get. Was his 13th delivery. So close.
Well, I got to say, Australia's tactics were very puzzling. They had an opportunity to get their retired batter back in with probably an over and a half to go, but instead they wasted some balls, and now they find themselves out of the out of this game.
That's a happy Dominic Cork, and that's another wicket. What an over from Bibek to close out this match. Jack Wood, the half-centurion, came back, but Bibek on the money.
Wonderful performance from Nepal. Deserved winners of this fixture. Bowled brilliantly, batted brilliantly. But didn't finish that brilliantly.
And what a win for Nepal. They edge out Australia by 11 runs. What a terrific final over from Bibek Yadav. And also a worthy mention to the captain Sandeep Johra, who was sensational with the bat. But in the end, just keeping their nerve coming to support Nepal. It's a huge win for them. Australia was so strong yesterday. And Christian congratulating the Nepalese boys. It's a moment they are going to savor for a long, long time. And Nepal, a victory for them by 11 runs. It's India in action next, up against UAE. Jackwood, 55 of 16 deliveries, but a bunch of wickets in between. And the pressure was mounting on Australia, and eventually they were shot by 11 runs, 100 on the board. And what a spell from Pratish, 3 wickets of 2 overs.
Yeah, Pratish, he was brilliant. Hazlitt, that was a good piece of bowling, just getting the ball to slightly move away from Hazlitt and cause that miss-hit out to the covers. And this wicket of Dan Christian, this was in the 4th over when they needed to change the momentum, and then a beautiful Yorker to Ross. And Joshi getting that wicket of Farward Ahmed, but Patel were just way too good for Australia.